I wanted to actually give some tips on working out at home when busy. So if you are somebody who's very, very busy, I think trying to fit in more workouts at home is probably one of the biggest and quickest hacks that you can do to still get a lot of the benefits from fitness and still get in a good workout, because as we'll see shortly, you can do a lot with workouts, and this is a pretty cool thing. So let's look at some tips to working out at home when busy. The first thing I'd highly recommend is to leverage online resources. So my YouTube channel is a great one. I got a lot of great instruction on there. Easy plug, of course. There's lots of websites though too that have good resources like workout plans. Maybe they just have some ideas of how to be fitter and healthier. There's so much good information online too. I actually have a website as well. Another plug, I promise I didn't plan this. But you can find some good workout plans online too, just to get you started. And of course, these are going to be more catered towards your online workouts from home. So you could literally type in easy at-home workouts and probably find something on YouTube, probably find some actual workout plans. It doesn't completely matter. Also, too, you might be interested in investing in a virtual coach, which can give you some workouts to do at your home as well. This is another option for some individuals who can't afford it. I also do some online coaching. If you're interested, you can check the link in the description for that. But these are just a few things, and really leveraging lots of those online resources can get you a far way. Another thing when it comes to getting workouts done at home is to just get creative. There are so many things around your house right now that you probably have never even thought about using them for a workout, but you can easily add them into a workout. Some examples of these things are stairs. I like to do box jumps. I like to do step-ups. I like to do elevated push-ups. I do all different types of workouts on stairs. You can also load up a backpack and do so many different things with it. You can do some backpack deadlifts, some backpack rows. You can just put the backpack on and just walk up and down the stairs, walk around your house. That added load is going to add some additional stress and give you a fairly good workout. If you have heavy jugs of water or just heavy jugs of anything, literally you could fill up empty jugs of water, or empty milk jugs, I should say, with more water to just have some heavy objects to move around and carry. All of these things you probably never thought of, right? Your couch is a great thing to use for maybe practicing sit-to-stand. So going up and down on the couch, sitting up and down, work your leg muscles. You can do some elevated push-ups off it. If you have a firm and sturdy couch, you can do some step-ups. So stepping up and onto the couch and up down, you could do some box jumps. There's so many different ways with everything around your house. Another way, I put this in my notes, one of the things that I did during the pandemic, I had a cooler. And I thought to myself, I can actually load this cooler up with weights. And when I do that, when I load the cooler up with weights, I can use it for rows. I can use it for deadlifts. I can load it up with so much stuff. And doing that allows me to just get a little bit of extra stimulus, get a little bit of extra load on my body. And when you're thinking about all these different things in your house that you can use, it is important to get creative. But once you're creative and once you have a few things that work, try to just separate those things from your normal life. And what I mean by this is to create a little sanctuary or a little workout area. That's kind of not in your immediate house, because you want to kind of retrain your brain to say that, hey, when I'm in this area, it is time for me to get a good workout. It is time for me to move a little bit. And it's sort of trying to retrain your brain. So maybe this is down in the basement, maybe it's up in your room, in the side of your room. Just someplace that's kind of out of the normal routine. And over time, you can maybe get a little more equipment and you can build this up for yourself, as that is going to greatly increase your overall fitness capacities if you're able to get more equipment, do more things, make it more different, spice it up a little bit. These are all things that you can do to make your at-home workouts better. And then if you are somebody who is working from home, because I think this is also applicable, scheduling in breaks from your work at home to use as workouts. I think so many people could benefit from doing this, even if they work at an office, but literally just taking a few minutes to go get up, walk up and down a flight of stairs and go sit back down. Same exact thing that you can do at home. So maybe before your lunch break, maybe if you have time to kind of work around, you could say 30 minutes before my lunch, I'm going to sit down, work a little bit earlier, and then I'm actually going to go and do a little workout in my area, in my little home gym, quote unquote, that I created. Scheduling these breaks are a great work from your mental capacity, but they also are kind of a trigger of, hey, it's time for me to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to go do one of my workouts. I love doing this. Also considering investing in a standing desk or like a treadmill. This is a great option. I do a lot of note taking on a treadmill on a very low setting. This is something that I have at home. And I spent like $50 on this treadmill off of Facebook Marketplace. So dirt cheap. It's also very small and it fits basically anywhere. So that's an easy way to get more steps in. Just stay up and not sit down as much, because one of the things that happens with a lot of people is when they sit down throughout the day, they feel so tired. And then guess what? When it's time to do that workout later in the day, they don't feel like doing it because they're so dang tired. There's also these really cool things called like walking mats or walking pads that kind of go under a normal desk. And it's basically a very, very small treadmill that goes at a very small speed, very small speed. You turn it on and it's basically just like a pad that goes, it's pretty neat, pretty neat. I don't have personal experience with those, but I have heard some good success stories from those. So those would be something to just look online for yourself. You want to try to set up as much environmental triggers as you can when doing this workout from home. So maybe when we were using that set example of lunch from earlier, so maybe you're about to transition from a little bit of a work break into your lunch, but you during that workout before your lunch. So a way you can trigger your brain is to literally have your shoes right next to your desk, or maybe even on your desk, of course, if they're clean bottoms. So that tells your brain that, hey, it's trigger. It's a time to go into that workout from home as my break. And then also appreciating micro workouts, even just going up the flight of stairs, 1, 2, 3, going and sitting down, taking a little bit of a break. That goes a long way. If you do that 3 to 5 times per day, you're increasing your heart rate, getting your body's blood flow going, likely improving your mood, getting you a little more energetic. And all of these things go a long way when you're trying to fit in workouts into a busy schedule, especially when you're working out from home.